Are you looking for the best mini PC? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best mini PC on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Intel NUC 12 Pro. A brand new example of Intel's next unit of computing initiative, the NUC 12 Pro crams a lot of power into its 4.6 by 4.4 inch footprint, accommodating up to 8 TB of storage and 64 GB of RAM. Our Core i7 1260p test unit cost $1,064 with a 512 GB solid-state drive and 16 GB of memory. Both ready-made and bare-bones kit NUCs come without an operating system, so you'll have to budget for a copy of Windows unless you want to dive into Linux or Chromium. The Core i7 chip and Irisx integrated graphics give the NUC 12 Pro solid productivity performance, while 3 USB 3.0 port, 2 Thunderbolt 4/USB-C port, 2 HDMI ports, 2.5 Gbps Ethernet, and Wi-Fi 6E give it a ton of connectivity. It's the current flagship from the mini PC leader, with particular appeal to picky configuration choosers. Ready for a dual monitor desk setup, the little Intel is a great choice for any office job shy of a professional workstations. Number 2. MSI Pro DP21. It's bulkier than an Intel NUC Pro, 2.2 by 8 by 8.2 inches, but only 1/10 the size of the mid-towers that dominate the budget desktop market. Yet MSI's Pro DP21 delivers surprisingly perky performance in a petite package that can rest on your desk horizontally, perch on edge in the included stand, or hide behind a monitor or cling to the underside of your desk thanks to a VESA mount. It also starts at just $329, with our review unit ringing up at $471 with a quad-core Intel Core i3 processor, 8 GB of memory, a 256 GB solid-state drive, Windows 11 Home, and a basic USB keyboard and mouse. If you're on a budget and not into the hobbyist aspect of bare-bones kits, the DP21 is a great way to get into mini PCs. The 4 antique USB 2.0 ports on the front panel aren't too useful, but you get 4 USB 3.2 ports, 3 Type A, 1 Type C, 4K HDMI and DisplayPort monitor connectors, Gigabit Ethernet, and audio jacks around back. Inside, Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth share the space for up to 64 GB of RAM, 2 2.5-inch drives plus an M.2 SSD, and even an Intel 12th Gen CPU upgrade instead of the usual fixed mobile processor. What's not to like? Number 3. MSI Cubi 512M. The Cubi 512M loads up on the latest supporting hardware, such as Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2, and Thunderbolt 4. For all that, the Cubi 512M costs just $100 more than the previous holder of this position. If you don't necessarily need the full desktop-grade power of the MSI Pro DP21 but rather need more current supporting features, this is a smart place to start your search. If you're short on desk space but want a PC with the latest in connectivity and enough power to drive your basic computing needs, the MSI Cubi 512M is an excellent alternative to the more powerful MSI Pro DP21. For some of you, laptop-grade processing is enough to get through basic computing tasks, and it's the supporting features that are more important. For that, we recommend the MSI Cubi 512M. Number 4. Beelink GK Mini. Desktop PCs with user-interchangeable components just don't come smaller than the Beelink GK Mini, an Intel Celeron system that measures only 4.6 by 4.1 by 1.75 inches and has room for a relatively generous 8 GB of RAM plus M.2 and 2.5-inch storage drives, 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 HDMI ports, an Ethernet jack, and Wi-Fi 5 provide connectivity. It's only $319 as tested. The Beelink is tailor-made for use as a kiosk PC or digital signage station. The company's claims for the GK Mini as a general-purpose PC for office or school work are undercut by its extremely weak processor. It can't muster half of the 4,000 points in our PC Mark 10 benchmark that we consider the sign of acceptable productivity. But it's fine for streaming video or a static or animated display.